Hey everyone, it's Leo here with Impressive Talks and Thoughts episode 10, the Ubisoft Effect. And sorry about the change of area. Something happened, people came upstairs, so I decided to come down here. Anyways, if you don't know what this video is about a few weeks ago I did a Watch Dogs 1. Watch Dogs 2 video commenting on the differences between Aiden and Marcus. And one thing I noted was how Ubisoft manages to make these video games where the villain is kind of hard to see after a while. And you can pretty much see that I chose 3 games to talk about so we don't go overboard because I'm pretty sure there's a lot more. So first off, to start off the list, I want to go with Far Cry 4 and the factions. So the factions are Pagan Min and the Golden Path. And Pagan Min is really all about his effect on Kirat. He's turned it into a dictatorship state, monarchy, something with only one ruler. And that's where the Golden Path comes in. They come on to fight him. And to you, personally to me, I love Pagan Min. He was a very good host. But to you, Ajay Gala, Pagan Min comes off as evil because of his first response to you. He shoots at your bus. Well, his men do. He tortures and murders your friend. And then he rips off, I'm going to say rip off the head of your monkey and puts it on a plate in front of you. So after that, you get rescued by the Golden Path, and their leaders are Sabal and Amata, and we soon see that they have different views for the Golden Path. See, this is where all the heroism comes out of play for them, because one mission is a drug factory. It is, you either destroy the drug factory or you use it. And when you sit down and think about it, it's like, aren't we supposed to be saving Karat from all this? Why the hell would we keep the drugs? And why would that even be an option if you guys are the good guys? Then that brings it all up. And the thing about it is, Amata wants to she wants to keep the drugs. She's the one who wants to use the drug factory and not destroy it and turn Karat into a totalitarian state. And she turns children into soldiers. She kills this 16-year-old girl to keep their enemies away from her, from what I can guess. And you sit there and you're like, you're a crazy bitch. But that's when we go to Sabal, and the thing about him is he wants a crazy religious country. He wants everything to go back to the way it once was. He kills people who supported his sister and pagan, and he turns the same little girl who Amata would have killed into a goddess by spilling blood of the enemies on her, and basically making her a Hindu god. See how this is starting to sound? Everyone in this freaking city is crazy. Not even city, everyone in this freaking land is crazy. How is this found out, you may ask? They give you a mission to kill their sibling. Amata tells you to kill Sabal, Sabal tells you to kill Amata. And no matter what, you walk away from them. And even if you kill them, even if you don't kill their whatever, the issue still stands that in the end, a new dictator is going to rise if you kill Pagan. Pagan's either going to leave or he's going to die. And in the end, a new threat is going to rise. I wouldn't be surprised if we have to go back again. So, with that being quick, because this was one of the games where the evil faction's pretty hard, it's pretty quick. The Ubisoft effect is pretty quick to set in. So, then we go over to Assassin's Creed. So, I'm going to be talking about every Assassin's Creed, but I'm going to start with Assassin's Creed 1 to Revelations. And let's just start off with the basics. You play as an assassin. The games train and breed you to believe that the Templars are the enemy and the assassins are the true good for all hero of the city. They're the everyman. They're the Lyndon B. Johnson of America. Wait, the Lyndon B. Johnson of everything. And the only time you really get a glimpse into, the only time you really get a glimpse into the Templars' true intentions is when you kill them. And it's like, you stab one of them, they're like, oh, why did you, burn down the city? I burned down the city because everyone inside of it was infected with the disease. I didn't want it to spread. There was no other way. There's always another way. Not this time, you hooded bitch. Ugh. That's my that's how I'm gonna die. Ugh. But those are the only times. And then you get to Assassin's Creed 3, where you play as Hatham. And oh my god, when you play as Hatham, he is a beast. He is the ladies' man. He is a monster. He's a savage. He's a Templar. And this is where we start to see more into the Templar mindset, into the Templar lifestyle, how everything's done. They aren't that different from assassins. And that's where the line gets blurry. They aren't that different. Like throughout the entire game, you see like all these rich, evil men, and then you play Hatham, and it's just like he's a down-to-earth dude. Even his team is down to earth. You kill Lyndon B. Johnson and as Connor. And one thing is, he's like, you little bitch, you killed me. Connor's like, oh, you were going to buy this land to kick the natives out. And Lyndon B. Johnson's like, William B. Johnson. Wow, Lyndon. William is like, you dipshit, I bought the land so I could keep the natives on it. If some other dude buys it, they're going to kick the natives out, and the entire rich history of this area is going to be lost forever. And Connor doesn't fully believe it, but at the same time, I believe he went to Achilles afterwards and goes like, is this true? Is this probably going to happen? And Achilles is like, yeah, that's the world. And then we move to Assassin's Creed Rogue, where you play an ex-assassin turned Templar, Shane McCormick. And when you become a Templar and you start fighting assassins, who do you see them working with? Even though throughout the entire series, you see them working with gangs, killers, thieves, hookers, mercenaries. And yes, the Templar have these people under their contracts, but they don't work with them. Those people work for them. The assassins work side by side with these individuals. The Templars are seen working with police and military and official authority figures. And I know what you're saying. What about the Blighters? Well, we'll get into that. All right. I just want to get out all this rogue stuff first, and then we get into Syndicate. Because one of the enemies in Syndicate is a female. No, not Syndicate. Oh my god. Rogue is the female assassin, and one thing you see is she's working with gangs to create poison, in a large amount of poison, which could potentially just blow up and kill anyone. It's kind of ridiculous, really. But hey, Shay got rid of it. Shay saved the city. See how that goes out? He saved the city from the assassins and their poison. And this is where we come to the bottom part, because to people, outsiders basically, like the Initiative, assassins and Templars come off as villains together. Unlike the Golden Path and Pagan Min, the assassins and Templars both come off as villains. Like they are just doing these things no matter what. They're killing people. They're controlling governments. D. Where was I? Syndicate. The assassins, Evie Fry and Jacob Fry, they create the Rooks, a gang made to fight the Templar gang, the Blighters. And the thing about it is, if you play the DLC with Jack the Ripper, you learn that Jack the Ripper himself was an assassin trained by Jacob, who took the Rooks and made them a negative gang, who actually turned them into a real gang, which killed assassins, captured Jacob, and tortured him. They are not... do you see what I'm trying to say? No matter what, even in the long run, the assassins, though they try to do good things, come off as villains. And, what's the last part? Oh yeah, they are assassins. The best version or answer to any of this I can find is Sean Hastings, where he says, Desmond, one thing about us we are assassins. We assassinate people. That's what we do. We kill them. We aren't really the good guys here. And Sean really worded it best. That's where you start thinking about it. But you don't really get into it all until Assassin's Creed 3. Now this is where we come to the final game. All on the other side over there. How you doing over there, Watch Dogs? Watch Dogs 2. Dedsec and Blume. So, where to even begin? Dedsec doesn't... The whole story behind it is nobody likes being watched. Being watched against your will is a bad thing. Dedsec wants the usual hacker things. They want privacy from the government. They want to help get information out there. They're great people. And while all this is nice and all, you have to remember one thing. And I'm going to do it again. They are hackers. Hackers. They steal they steal money from people's bank accounts, first of all. They threaten big businesses, and they go into their systems, and they hack. They do just that. Like, doesn't matter who you are. If you see a guy and you're like, I hack the Blume security guys. Yes, that's still crap, but like, all right, I got $59 from that guy's bank account. He's a pedophile. He's an asshole. I don't feel that bad. Walking down, oh, that guy has a large bank account. He just inherited $607 from a dead relative. Mine now, bitch. You broke asshole. And it's ridiculous that that's even an option. And it's not just Marcus who does it. Another Dedsec member also does it. It's in one of the bases down south in Ohio. No, not Ohio. San Francisco. You go into one of those Dedsec bases, a hackerspace, and you speak to one of them. I don't even know who he is. You speak to one of them. It's the white dude with the dreads, I think, or the black guy. And he says, wow, this guy's talking shit to me. I wonder how he'll feel if I still take like half of his bank account. And I'm sitting there like, what? Well, he's talking crap. It's not like he did anything. Leave him alone. But that's what I'm trying to get to. They go into things that they shouldn't. And one example I want to bring up is the Sony hack. And the thing about it is, the Sony hack, a lot of people don't believe that North Korea actually did that hack. They believe American hackers went in and did it themselves. And the thing about it is, when they hacked Sony, it wasn't just Sony, the company, that got hurt, but it was the individual workers. Their information was put out in the public. It's like, they even said what happened to Andrew freaking Garfield. It's like, okay, let's say you have a job in stalking. What do you do, Mr. Frank Miller? Oh, I pick up one box, and I put it on another box, and I count what's inside those boxes. Now your information's out there. We know where you were born. We know who you are. We know your middle name. We know that you're gay. We know this stuff. Why? Because some hacker decided to hack your boss who did some evil shit. You are a harmless guy. Sorry, it just happened. Another example is the drink example. Let's say you're drinking a beer, right? Just like this. You're in front of a video. You're watching it. Ha ha ha. Ugh. It tastes like baby. The camera, let's say Blume is on the other side of the camera watching you, and so they're like, oh, okay, this is good information. They sell that information that you don't like this person's drink. They sell that to that company, and that company takes that information, spins it around, remakes the bottle or remakes the brand. Your friend comes around, this is a great drink. You're like, no, it isn't. I take that back. How is that bad? This is, and I'm sorry if I didn't go into it, this is the part where we switch over from Dedsec being the bad guys to Blume being the good guys. How is that bad information? Yes, they're selling information from you, but at the same time, it helped you in the long run. You get a good drink. But I can understand people going like, I don't like to be watched in the showers. First of all, why do you have a camera in the shower? And especially, I don't want you watching my kids. That's uncomfortable. I don't like the fact that some man is looking through my camera watching my child. Yes, there should be guidelines. There should be restrictions. There should be something to help fight that. For all intents and purposes, Blume can switch around, go like from cyber watching to cyber security. They have the numbers to do it. And with Watch Dogs 2, I'm just going to end off on this note. Marcus and Josh are wrongfully tagged by Blume. Josh, because he's autistic and like it messes up with his health insurance and all that. But Marcus, just like I said in the other video, they flagged him on high threat level. Why, you ask? He doesn't know, but he sure as hell showed them. And they were right as hell to put him there. What does he do? He hacks, he throws grenades, he shoots people, he goes into buildings, he sneaks into buildings, he beats people with yo-yos and strings attached to balls. He's dangerous. You are dangerous. Mainly him. No matter what, he put his mind to it. He's a fanatic. He put his mind to it. He put everything he wanted to in it. And now he's doing all this stuff. He belongs on the highest threat level list. Aiden belongs on the highest threat level list. Desmond? Actually, now I think about it, Desmond, not really. Desmond isn't that dangerous. Think about it. He walked into Abstergo with the piece of Eden. That helped him. Other than that, he couldn't hack into all those security systems, hack into everything, and pretty much get through it without Marcus can kill people without going into a building. Let's just end it at that, shall we? Anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks to everyone who's viewing it. Thanks for everyone who likes it. But if you didn't like it, can I get like a thumbs up, please? I had to redo this video, what, 2 times? First time because I feel like I ranted too much and I did the wrong things. Second time, I don't know what happened. The audio went flat. So, you know, just give me a thumbs up. This is some support. You just leave a comment saying good work. You know, it just made me feel like a good little puppy. And, wow, I can't believe I just said that. But no, seriously though, I do hope you guys enjoyed it, like every other video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You know, just all the good stuff. It takes a minute out of your day. I like all these. Well, okay, I take that back. I did not like Far Cry 4. That was a little weird for me. I feel like all the side missions were really off to the side. But hey, if you like us, this will be our 61st, 5th video, and we do hope you guys enjoyed. Ooh, we're getting close to that 100 mark, but we only have 18 subscribers. But hey, we do enjoy doing this, and we do enjoy impressing you with all of our work. Anyways, I'm Leo Young. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I freaking enjoyed talking about it. So, hey, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!